So this is going to be a tutorial on how to do this trendy top knot bun. So keep watching if you like this look. Thanks. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to brush out your hair, and I already brushed mine, except, I mean, I don't brush my hair that often, so if you don't find it necessary, don't do it. You're going to be putting your hair up anyways, but sometimes it's helpful to style it if it's brushed. So what you're going to want to do, flip your head over and gather your hair in your hand at the top of your head. And use your fingers to rake out any combs rather than using a brush, because the brush can make it look like kind of frizzy and just like not as, I don't know how to describe it, but the brush can make it look kind of frizzy, and that's not the look that you want. So gather this at the top of your head, and basically, you're going to want to be a little bit in front of the crown, so that and just like the center of my head is right here, like the exact centered pinpoint of the top of my head, and I'm setting it just a tiny bit further back. And then you're going to want to twist your hair and wrap it around, just like this. And you don't want any ends sticking out, so tuck the ends underneath. And take your rubber band, ponytail, whatever you want to call it, and just tie this up. And then you're going to need 4 bobby pins. And this is because for the top knot bun, it's supposed to look like, oh, and by the way, if you feel the need to kind of loosen it up, sometimes I do, so that you can pin it down onto your head, because that is the look of the top knot bun, that it's sitting right on top of your head, and you're not supposed to be able to see a hairband or anything. So you're going to pin the bottom part of the bun to the top part of your head, and I'm doing this front, side, and back. So this will hold it down closer to my head, and it'll give the real top knot bun look to it, which is what all the celebrities are doing. You don't see the hairband. The point is just that it's sitting right on top of your head. And so pin this down, and then some people like to have their hair really flat around their top knot bun, but I'm going to pull my bangs out a little bit to give my hair a little bit more volume. And sorry if it seems like I'm looking past the camera. I'm looking at a mirror behind it. And so just pull your bangs up a little bit. If your bangs are too short to fit back into the bun, you're going to want to take some extra bobby pins to pin your bangs down. And then you're also going to want to pull down pieces around your face. And take your little baby hairs that are up here. And if you only have long pieces of hair, then you might, if this is a look that you like, and you like it for ponytails too, then you might want to actually trim some of these pieces down to just below your chin. I personally did that because whenever I put my hair up, I like to have little pieces framing my face. And if it comes down to below your collarbone, sometimes it might look a little bit off, or at least I feel like that for me. And because I have a round face, my hair looks a lot nicer when there are pieces framing my face. So I'm just pulling down all the baby hairs. I'm not physically pulling hair out of the bun. I'm just kind of taking my fingers and loosening any small hairs that got pulled back. But I'm not pulling any hairs straight out. And so that is what I have. And then to smooth down any flyaways or any pieces, if you have layers that might come up like this, I'm going to take my Evian spray. And this looks like a little mini hairspray container, but it's just water. And I like this a lot more than hairspray because hairspray can make your hair kind of crunchy or sticky. And when you have your hair, if it's just not something that you want, you could also take a gel or whatever you like to use. But I like to use the water because it does a good job of smoothing the flyaways down and just shaping up your hair without actually having to put product in it. And this is just like water and an aerosol can. Like all that's in here is water. So yeah, just Evian water and nitrogen. So if you have some flyaways, like here's this one, I'm just going to spray it a little bit with this water and shape it down. And so I'm shaping that down. And if it really isn't staying, you might want to actually put a bobby pin through there, because I tried fixing that and putting those pieces down with hairspray, but to be honest, it does not stick down. Like, the water helps, but if it's really sticking up, just stick a bobby pin in. If it's the same color as your hair, nobody will be able to notice it. And then I'm just gonna, there's some flyaways right here, so I'm spraying a little bit of water. Oh, see that? That really does need a bobby pin. Hopefully that layer will grow out soon, but that's good enough for now. I'm just gonna take a little bit of water and use my fingers to smooth down some flyaways. And what also works for this is just putting a little bit of lotion on your fingers, and just not like a big glob, like rub it into your fingers and then rub your fingers over it with the lotion on your fingers. And I find that that works really well. Or you can use a dryer sheet for any flyaways. It doesn't have to be just for a bun. It works really well just if your hair is frizzy. Take a dryer sheet and smooth it over your hair. It's amazing. And then I'm actually going to smooth the pieces framing my face. Or not smooth, I mean spray them. And because I like them to have their natural curl, and if they're not like all together at one time, then they're not going to curl on their own. And this isn't really curling right now. But I'm just going to leave it because I like them to not be so messy and pulled apart. So doing this just kind of gives those pieces a little bit more of a fine or refined look. And this is also, I mean, this isn't just for hair. You can use this for anything. I don't like the taste of it. I think it tastes gross because there's nitrogen in it, and you can kind of taste that in there. But yeah, you can use it like spray it over your face on a hot day or something like that. Like, it's said to like moisturize your face, so maybe on a winter day when your face is really dry, just spray this over. And yeah, so, but I've never actually used this on my face. I've tried to put it over makeup, but I mean, I just like my makeup the way it is. So this is, yeah, that's kind of the uses for those, but I just like to use it to smooth down flyaways on my hair. And I hope you enjoyed this top knot bun tutorial, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.